Hello everyone, Austin here. Today I have something that you have long been waiting for. I'm going to introduce you to some very interesting people. You've been sending in your questions, and we'll use them to interview the stars of our show today. They have no idea what we're going to ask them. It'll be a surprise. We're in Vologda, Russia, and here we're going to see how Gardenscapes goes international. It just so happens that the localization team is in town for a team-building meetup. Let's ask them your questions.
Hello Austin, how are you?
Hi there.
I decided to become a translator when I was 16 years old. I was in high school and then we were searching for career opportunities and options, and then I read the description and I enjoyed it. But I didn't see myself translating video games back then. I thought I would be translating boring content like manuals or documents, and I didn't think about video game translation back then, but I love it.
I decided to be a translator when I was at school studying. I've always been in touch with two languages, so I already knew it was something I enjoyed. And when I knew I could have the choice to work in that type of industry, I didn't hesitate and I studied translation.
My native language is Korean language.
My native language is French, but I'm the Spanish translator.
My native language is Dutch.
My native language is French, so yeah, I'm a French translator. I translate from English to French.
My native language is Brazilian Portuguese.
Italiano.
Interesting.
Initially, Gardenscapes was, of course, in Russian language, and then we translated it into English. And English is a source language for the rest of languages.
Oh, I'm curious to find that out myself.
So we have teams of translators for every language, and we each get for every time there's new content coming out, or every time we need to go back and adjust something, we receive a batch of words that we need to translate with a deadline for when that work has to be delivered. So that's how it works. We use software, translation software that displays the source text, which is in English for most of us, and the target text, which is going to be, French, Spanish, Italian, etc. And we input our translation into the software and then export it to send it all back to our managers, basically.
That's a good one.
Yes, it's not the first time that I translate video games. I worked quite thoroughly in the video game sector. Not as thoroughly, not just in the translating part, which is the one I prefer, by the way, but even interesting. But yes, it's not the first time I translate. I worked even for other companies translating other games, other kind of games as well.
Oh my goodness. I think this question, a lot of translators will get very cross. Do you use machine translations? No, that's horrible. I mean, it's handy for repetitive things, but the game is not repetitive. It's every time there's new things, new events, new games. Every day is new, so it can only be done by humans.
It's kind of impossible to say how long it takes to localize the whole game because it's an ongoing game, so we have updates all the time, so we translate updates, we translate marketing content, but the whole game is huge, so it would take a very long time to translate the whole thing.
Good translators should be invisible, meaning I think you, as a translator, stick to the source language. So I don't know if I really expect much appreciation from audience.
Ooh.
Oh, this one is about me.
Okay. Yeah, Austin, why can't the players talk with you? I don't know. I can't really answer it. You have to answer it, but I can't answer for you, so I'm very sorry. Can't answer the question. I do play Gardenscapes. I love Gardenscapes. Unfortunately, I not quite remember about the level, but I'm kind of just started, so it might be the 70s or 80s. It is pretty hard. It's a tricky game, but I love it. I do play Gardenscapes, and I really, really like it. And I have to tell you a little secret. Okay, because as a translator, we have to know a lot about the game. So we get cheats. I'm not supposed to tell you maybe, but we get cheats. So I can buy things without having to do too much. I get coins and I can get more levels done, so it's great. It's really great to be a translator because I can fly through the game. So I am now, what level am I on? I can't remember. Because I can't remember, but it's going well. It's going well.
Yes, I do play Gardenscapes, but I mainly play using cheats, you know, so I cheat through the game because I need to check specific things.
My level is quite high because I'm cheating too. Yeah, so it's like a 200 something, I think. Yeah.
I'm in level 1,000 something, so, and I don't use cheats, even if I can.
Let's see.
Mostly I enjoy translating all the dialogue because it's the more story-driven aspect of the game, and I enjoy storytelling very much.
Personally, the dialogues.
My favorite part to translate in the game is dialogues.
Definitely your jokes, because you are always joking.
Well, I like the garden, of course. So I like it when the dog is around and the dog is playing around and playing or getting lost in the maze or something like that. That's what I really like to translate.
At the moment, we are looking for German translators and Japanese translators. We also need Korean and Turkish translators. So if you are experienced in game localization and if you want to join our team, you can check our website and write us. We will definitely respond.
Thank you for your time. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye Austin, thanks.
All great things come to an end, just like my time in Vologda. I hope you enjoyed the interview, and I will keep this lovely photo as a souvenir. See you.